Welcome to English Growth Lab. I am so glad you are here to start improving your language skills with us.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the English Growth Club. I'm Paula, and I hope you are feeling calm and ready to learn.
And I'm Michael. I hope you have your notebooks open. Today we are discussing the single most important factor in success: daily habits.
This is such a huge topic. I know many of our listeners struggle with this. They start strong, but then life gets messy.
Life is always messy, Paula. That is why you need a strict system. A habit is an automation that runs regardless of the chaos.
That sounds very efficient, but also a little cold. We aren't robots. Sometimes we just don't have the emotional energy to study.
Energy is irrelevant. You don't need energy to brush your teeth. You just do it. English practice should be exactly the same.
But if you force it when you are exhausted, you might start to hate it. Isn't it better to wait until you feel inspired?
Absolutely not. Waiting for inspiration is a strategy for failure. The most successful habits are often quite mundane.
Oh, that is a bit of a gloomy word, but it is important. Can you explain mundane for our listeners?
Mundane describes something lacking interest or excitement, dull. Like washing dishes or doing push-ups. It isn't fun, but it is necessary.
So you are saying learning English should be boring? That doesn't sound very motivating for our audience.
Motivation is temporary. The mundane repetition is what builds permanent skills. You must fall in love with the boredom.
I think falling in love with boredom is a hard sell. I prefer to find small joys in the habit, like a fun video.
Fun is a bonus. But you must perform the action even when there is no fun. That is called discipline.
I agree with consistency, but I believe in resilience over rigid discipline. That's the secret ingredient for me.
Resilience. That is a popular buzzword in psychology. Why don't you define it clearly for us?
Resilience is the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. It's about bouncing back. If you miss a day, you don't quit.
I can respect that. So, if the system breaks down one day, you repair it immediately the next morning?
Exactly. You don't beat yourself up or feel guilty. You just say, yesterday was hard, today I will try again.
Fine. But you must not rely on resilience too often. If you bounce back every day, you aren't actually moving forward.
We are humans, Michael. We stumble. The habit shouldn't be a cage that punishes us when we have a bad week.
Perhaps. But if you are too soft, the habit never forms. You need a trigger, an action, and a reward.
I love rewards. But maybe the reward is just feeling proud of yourself, not necessarily a data point on a graph.
Internal validation is fine, but I prefer trackable metrics. Did you learn 5 new words? Yes or no?
You are obsessed with numbers. Sometimes the win is just listening to a podcast while cooking dinner.
That actually counts. That is integration. You are merging the learning into your daily existence.
Wait, integration is a fantastic concept for habits. Explain that one, please.
Integration is the action or process of combining things. You combine English with your daily life, so it happens seamlessly.
Yes. That feels much less stressful. You don't make time for English, you just let it live with you.
It is efficient. It reduces the friction of starting. If it's part of your life, you can't skip it.
And it feels less like a chore. It becomes part of who you are, not just something you do.
I suppose we have found a compromise. The habit must exist, but the method of execution can be flexible.
Exactly. Strict consistency, but gentle execution. That is the balance we need for long-term growth.
Agreed. As long as the work gets done, I am satisfied. Shall we give our final thoughts?
Yes. My takeaway: be kind to yourself. If you miss a day, use your resilience and start again with a smile.
My takeaway: embrace the mundane. Don't look for excitement, look for results. Do the work every single day.
Thank you so much for listening, everyone. Keep growing.
See you next time. Class dismissed.